This is how we are going to cap off our Sunday special. Team captain and setter Brian Crespo, who had 20 excellent sets in his last outing, will be facing an equally hungry team captain Clarence Guianan of UE, because both teams are coming off of wins and both definitely want to keep their campaign strong. Here at the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament, it's the NUNS Bullpups going head to head against the UE Junior Warriors right here on the Sunday here inside the Paco Arena. My name is Jana Ejido. A pleasure to have you with me this afternoon. Great match ahead of us today. Look at that. We have a packed Paco Arena today. Let's get the standings. Let's see how our teams are shaping up ahead of this one. There we go. NUNS at the top of the standings. They ended round one flawlessly, 7-0, and UE is at third, solo third at 5-2. A very crucial match day to determine where they're going to be slotting up, especially as the final four picture is going to settle in just a bit. Everyone up on their heels. FEU, UST, who also had such a grueling match a while ago, as well as Adamson, DLSZ, UPIS, and Ateneo, who has still yet to get win number one here in our tournament today. NUNS Elmer Lejano had 14 points against USD. They swept the team just last week. He's looking to put on another show for us today. He's a very reliable outside hitter, but so is this guy, Emmanuel Marcelino, who also led the pack of UE, was the top scorer at 13 points in their sweep against the Adamson Baby Falcons. Both teams coming off wins, but one of those streaks will be coming to an end later on. NUNS and UE here at the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament.
Presenting our game officials for this match. First referee, Eli De Jesus. Second referee, Lari Escorial. And now let us meet the starters for both teams. First from National University Nazareth School Bulldogs. First off, opposite hitter number 6, Drex Ragusta. Middle blocker number 10, Ronnie Milyan. Outside hitter number 12, Giel Biscotcho. Another outside hitter number 15, Meso Lejano. Center and team captain at number 16, Brian Crespo. Middle blocker number 19, Dave Maghano. Starting libero number 17, Andre Diniega. Head coach of the Bulldogs, Edgar Paroga. And now let us meet the starters from University of the East, Junior Warriors. First off, middle blocker and team captain at number 4, Clarence Chiana. Setter number 5, Marl Emery Duliete. Outside hitter number 7, Onin Roque. Middle blocker number 9, Miguel Catangahan. Outside hitter number 12, Eman Marcelino. Opposite hitter number 18, Kenzie Garo. Their starting libero number 17, Justin Lopez. Head coach of the Junior Warriors, Ishas Dizon. It's the Bullpups versus the Junior Warriors. This is the UAAP Season 88 Juniors Volleyball Boys Division.
Here's your starting lineup for the NUNS Bullpups: Ragusta, Maghanoy, Lejano, Biscocho, Milyan, Crespo, and Deniega. The exact same faces that we saw in their last victory against UST, which was just last week. And here we have the UE starting lineup: Gianan, Marcelino, Duliete, Caro, Roque, Katanghal, and Lopez. To start us off on our last match of the Sunday quadruple header at the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. One thing to also look forward to: the previous match between these two teams was a 5-setter back at September 30th in the Blue Eagle Gym. Another chapter unfolds between these two teams. NUNS triumphed at that, of course, given their flawless streak. It was a reverse sweep for the Bullpups. Let's see how this is going to shape up today. Great exchanges to start. Breaking the block. Paul Roque will get one on the board. Crespo will open up to Ian Maghanoy. Caro from the opposite. Dug up by Deniega. Ragusta puts it away. The attackers are surely getting the points in very early on here in set number 1. Service ace for Elmer Lejano. Strong start for NUNS. He'll go back to the service line. Duliete to Katanghal. Yes. That's good too. 2-all is the score. Bizcocho, what a cross-court kill. That's a sharp one. He was the player of the game in their last match. And for right reasons. Yui will be called for an infraction. And the point will go to NUNS. Duliete. That's outside for Marcelino. Ian Maghanoy. Juliette. Oh, beautiful play, but locked. The doors were closed by Sandrex Ragusta, his second point of the match. One-man block. And UNS slowly building up a cushion here. 6 serving 2. They go to Marcelino. 2 blockers in front. He's roofed again. Great effort. Ronnie Milian will be credited for that. First substitution seen here. Marcelino will go out for Carlo Nyogan. See action for the first time. He scored a point in their last match. Roque from the middle. Yes. Another point for Paul Roque. Miscommunication on the side of UE. Now to the new Bizcocho. He's blocked this time. You gotta credit the front line of UE. And now that Clarence Guianan is in front, one of the best blockers of the league as it stands. Biscocho, it's outside. Here we go. UE's trying to trim the lead here. 5 serving 7. Biscocho gets a better look and lands the cross court. Some visitors here inside the Paco Arena. Josh Ibanez viewing the action. His alma mater, UST, played a while ago. Oh, great job by Nyoga, and he was just inserted into the match very recently, and he's already gotten some contributions in. A contribution, rather. Crespo, Tumilian for the runner. That's wide for Ronnie. Yui rejoicing at that there. NUNS already committing 3 errors. Milian, he gets the point back. No problem. Nine serving 7. Julieta, that's close to 1-2. It looked like an overpass. So close to the net. Quick thinking by Marl Duliete. Yui down by 1 here in set number 1. Crespo all the way to Elmer Lejano with the money. Lead back up to 2. Just solid block. Back with UE. It's short. Oh, they got a touch on that. It's now outside, and it's a point for the Junior Warriors. Lejano, a softer attempt. They go to Katanghal. That's good. Guess what? We're tied at 10 all. There's a net touch called on Brad Crespo, and UE takes the lead for the first time since scoring the opening point. Gianan is Maghanoy, and it's out. Back-to-back points. The errors piling up for NUNS. Timeout, Bullpups. UE. You love their expressions. And Julieta was caught on camera for that. But you just love the joy in their faces when they are ahead. And it's only a matter of sealing the deal here as we get on with the match. Let's see what NUNS has up their sleeves. They go to Lejano. Great dig by Gianna. And chance for the Bullpups. And it's Lejano who's going to send it outside. NUNS committing 6 errors as of the moment, but UE also making it hard for them here in our opening frames so far. Lejano, much better play by Crespo. Breaks that UE run. Duliete. And the back row attack from Niogan. Yes! Oh, strong serve there. Kept alive. Goes back to National U. Ragusta roofed. He'll get it off the block. Duliete to Roque. Coverage is there for NU. Biscocho, it's outside. They're looking for a touch. No. Duliete. And this time the block. Such a solid block at that. Maghanoy and Ragusta combining. Short serve, making it tricky for UE. It's a service ace for Ian Maghanoy. Back-to-back points already for Maghanoy. That serve once again. UE figuring it out. We are tied at 15 all. Back-to-back aces for Ian Maghanoy, who is on deck. Much better reception. Katanghal will break that spell. Miguel Katanghal, by the way, had 10 points in their last outing. Here in the opening frame, he already has 3. Keeping up the tally here. 16, serving 15. UE up by 1. Milian, try to get crafty. Duliete for Nyogan, but there was coverage at the back. Biscocho will try. Tip. That's out. Scotcho gets a better look. The better spike. You notice a pattern with the way Crespo tries to set up his players. Substitutions here, it's Haris Tuliao and Rakib Dais. But as I was saying, Crespo, if you make an error, he's going to give it back to you and make sure the set is better. So you can finish. Here's Haris Tuliao and Rakib Dais. A very common substitution pattern as well for Coach Edgar Baroga. Pogianan with a stare down to match. Yui is on fire. Tuliao will set up Dais. Dug up there. Back with NUNS. Biscotcho! Cross court kill. It's a close match. Dulieta Gianan. The blockers saw that coming. Oh, Dulieta was gonna score that. Yet an attempt. Lejano rising, but the block is stronger on the side of UE. You're face to face with Clarence Gianan. Boy, that was tough. Milian, he could score one as well. You love the atmosphere. These two teams are really playing the way they mean it. Ronnie Milian with 3 points in the match so far. Duliete. Oh, the block, but the point will go to UE. Tuliao has a look. He chooses Lejano. Will get the point off the block. Elmer Lejano with 3 points. The starters are back. Crespo and Ragusta. Duliete, katanghal. Oh, what a dig by Deniega with a post to match. Duliete, Roque, dug up by Crespo. The Dolphin dive for the second ball pickup. That's so close. Now it's a chance. They go to Lejano. Great dig as well on the side of UE. Roque going up and landing it. What a rally. UE fans here in the Paco Arena are hyped. Sharp serve. Great reception too. Ragusta makes do with that. This is exactly the match that we were expecting, and it's only set number 1. That's out. Very clearly so. Roque. Biscotcho the push. Marcelino adjusts. Here's the swing by Biscotcho. Great coverage by Roque. Marcelino trying again. That's short. Does not make it past the net. And that will be a point for the Bullpups. Abut is inside. Duliete adjusts. It was very close. Ragusta going up. Popped up by Duliete. Marcelino. Biscotcho still alive. Roque from the back. Oh! He was out of form but still manages to land it. Someone's down on the side of NU. It's Ronnie Milian. Let's hope he's okay. He could stand up, earning cheers from the crowd. But let's hope that he'll be able to recover well and recover fully. And he will continue playing. Coach Edgar Baroga there on your screens. Biscotcho. And there's a violation on the side of UE. The point will go to NU. Short serve, making it past Marcelino. What a smart dump to send UE to set point. And it's a timeout for NUNS. Coach Herbert Dizon of the UE Junior Warriors looking upon the team as they're on the verge of clinching set number 1 against the undefeated NUNS Bullpups. Caro targets Lejano there. Biscocho saves a set point. Duliete. Roque for the win. Yes, sir. Clinical playmaking by UE as they take set number 1 against the NUNS Bullpups by a very small margin of just 2 points. So many good exchanges and so much more action to still unfold when set 2 comes. In the meantime, we'll wrap it up here at set 1 with a final score of 25-23. UE leads. Here's the stats for you. The numbers that we saw in the previous set. NUNS 13 attacks, the UE's 14. 3 NUNS blocks, the UE's 2. NUNS leads by 3 aces, and the errors is where you see such a disparity. NUNS committing 9 errors, the UE's only 4. UE match very clinical playmaking. They only had 4 errors there. Top scorers for you, Biscocho with 4 and Roque with 5. Roque, who scored the final point of set number 1. Let's see how NUNS wants to respond to these errors. Marl Duliete, who's been having a great game so far. Fearless serving. Maghanoy! Some fire to open us up here in set 2. Katanghal answering back. Right back at you. Middle blockers putting on a show. Early in set number 2, we are 1-all. In the meantime, it's an error for Paul Roque, handing NU a point. Duliete opens up to Marcelino. His leap is always so fun to watch. Crespo to Ragusta, who's blocked. And Biscocho will try again. That's way outside. Crespo to Biscocho. Much better set, much better hit. Oh, great play And great finish for UE. I believe that was Roque. Here's Kenzie Caro. 4 serving 3. Crespo chooses Milian. Yes! Now we're at 4 all. And it's a service ace for Viscocho. Puts NU up by 1. That's outside. Point for UE. We're tied up again. Marcelino targets Deniega. Oh, the push by Lejano. There's a touch on UE. They're saying there's none. Diana talking to a first referee here. That will be credited to Elmer Lejano for the point. Oh, crafty way to send it over. Lejano with the power. Great dig by Justine Lopez to still keep this rally going. Lejano will try again. Softer one. There's a net touch on Gianan. And suddenly NUNS has a 2-point advantage. 7 serving 5. Here's Ronnie Milian. Oh, quick thinking. Dump was ready for Lejano. Miscommunication causing that. Broken plays everywhere. Here's Lejano, who puts it away. Elmer Lejano finding some heat here in set 2. Duliete. Gianan, yes. Simple plays. Trust your team captain and he will deliver. Clarence Gianan, one of the very reliable middle hitters, or players overall for this UE squad. Lejano, that is outside. Almost, however. Gianan floats it. Maghanoy sends it wide. Then again, the errors hurting the Bullpups. Timeout, NUNS. NUNS coach Edgar Baroga punching that timeout after back-to-back errors by the team. You're reaping the benefits, and it's a service ace for Clarence Guianan. We are tied at 9. Roque, yes! Yes, sir. Roque adding up to his tally. He now has 7 points. In the meantime, substitutions here for NU. Lejana will be sitting down, and that's Jande Volarte. First time seeing him in this match today. Immediately targeted, and he'll get an attempt. The swing from Roque. Another one for Roque. Rocket Roque. Maghanoy. Great save by Caro. Maghanoy again. This time, he gets it to go. More substitutions here for NUNS. Lawrence Basay coming in for Biscocho. Katanghal with a dump. Calling it a lift. First referee says there's none. A rocket of a serve. Olarte gets one on the board. Welcome to the scoring column, John Dave Olarte today. Immediate impact. Ito na nga ba ang magic bunot ni Coach Edgar Baroga. They're down by 1, 11 serving 12. Rocket down the line. Ragusta adjusting mid-air. That was very smart. We haven't mentioned Sandrex Ragusta here in the second set yet. He scored his first point. That's his 5th overall. Roque straight to Olarte for that. The swing by Sandrex. Katanghal tips it. So does Milian. From the pipe. Down the line from the pipe. Left and right. Roque already at 10 points. The only player in double digits in this match so far. Basay making an impact as well. The bench of NU, Olarte and Basay, providing so much life and energy to the squad. Augusta comes up short there. It's another point for UE. Crespo is back. And it's a service ace for Kenzie Caro. Look at the celebrations. Just how joyful that UE squad is. Kenzie Caro, what a way to score his first point. Basay, dug up by Lopez. The 1-2 by Duliete. Marl Duliete having such a stellar game today. And would you look at that lead? Now a 4-point advantage for UE. The fans here enjoying the action. Ragusta ends UE's magical run. Katanghal, rather, Gianan rather once again. UE operating with